Good morning, it's Karen, and this is my Aurelium Fall TBR. It's been a little while. I took a bit of a break during the summer. I haven't stopped reading, but I've taken a bit of a break and I'm back into it, I hope. This is my TBR for the Magical Readathon. I made a video about this for the spring equinox, and this is for the autumnal equinox. This is a magical readathon where you go to a magical school and you study to become some sort of magical career. This year is the Illusionist Rogue, in which I need to study 3 subjects for this semester. I need to study shapeshifting, the art of illusion, and psionics and divination. This semester is slightly different because I need to read 3 prompts for the art of illusion and only 1 for psionics and divination and 1 for shapeshifting. Let's get into it. For shapeshifting, I need to read a book that's the author's newest release. And on September 15th, Emily St. John Mandel, one of my favorite authors, is coming out with her latest Exit Party. I have this pre-ordered. I am so ready to get this, and this will be a for sure read this month and a for sure for this prompt. For psionics and divination, I had to flip a coin. Heads meant that I read a standalone, and tails meant that I read a part of a series. And I'm going to continue with Emma M. Lyon. I am now on volume 4. I have both volume 4 and 5 on hold at the library, so I've got them queued up, ready to go. I am adoring this series. It is set in the 1880s, and Emma is this woman who's just come home from a girls' school. She's inherited her home, basically, and she's navigating life, trying to figure out how she can keep her home. This has all the feel of a cozy small town story. The main character goes home, she meets all these characters, and she meets quite a number of potential male love interests. She is very funny, and I think the narrator of this series is one of my top favorite narrators of all time. She is incredible. Now, for the art of illusion, I have to read 3 separate prompts. The first one being the most open. I have to choose based on my latest read. And it is still the middle of August, so I don't know what my latest read is. I'm going to cut it off September 1st. What was the thing that I filed last as my latest read? And then you pick that one based on the cover, use a color wheel, the opposite color. I have a number of choices just in case. I have no idea what's going to happen. For an orange color choice, I have Lion and Valley. This is part of my top 10 to read of the year. This is a mystery set in the turn of the century, 20th century, so 1900s, Egyptology. Amelia Peabody is an Egyptologist and she solves mysteries, and it is a lot of fun. All we have left for my purple pick, this was a surprising find. I went to the bookstore and didn't mean to get anything, and I bought this. This is a signed copy. I'm very excited. But I saw it based on the cover, looked at it and went, ooh, I like that. But then I started reading the back. It is set where I live, Vancouver Island. This is set on one of the smaller islands, Salt Spring Island. And the author is also local. So this is going to count for one of my Canadian reads as well. And I do love me an apocalyptic tale, as you will. There's some sort of pandemic, I think. And I don't know, I'm in for a local story, and this looks so much fun. I am counting this one for 2 different colors. I'm trying to cover all my bases. So this one, I don't know if you can tell, is sort of green and yellow. So I'm going to count it for green or yellow. This is Haven. It is by Emma Donoghue, who is also a Canadian writer. So again, checking off some lists. This is one of my favorite niche subjects. This is about monks in a monastery on a secluded island. I'm very excited for this one. And my last choice that I have is The Whole Brain Child. This is blue. So for example, I am technically reading a red book right now. So then if I wanted to read a blue book, I would pick this one. This one is on my list for this year. Every year I read a parenting book, and this is one of the most highly regarded ones by parents. So I would really like to get this one out of the park. And it's short. For my next prompt for The Art of Illusion, I have to pick a book where I didn't really love the cover. And I'm gonna get some hate for this. I don't care. A Court of Frost and Starlight. I am currently rereading this series with one of my good friends, and he has never read the series, and I am rereading it for the first time since I first read it when it came out. I'm absolutely enjoying it because I don't remember anything. So I'm currently on the third book. This was our next book in the queue, and this will just continue on. This last one has been a bit of a trip for me. What do you mean I have to find a book with the word nightmare in the title? I have 0 books on my list. I have gone through everything. I have nothing with the word nightmare. So I went onto my local library and I searched nightmare, and I came up with 2 options. They are on hold right now. I'm hoping they come in before the start of September. The first one is by a YouTuber that I actually watch, Mr. Ballin. I think that's how you say his name. Mr. Ballin? Remember. Oh my goodness. I want to call him Mr. Bialin, but I'm not sure that's right. He makes stories that are strange, dark, and mysterious, and a lot of his stuff is like super duper creepy. So I'm kind of looking forward to this one as sort of delving into the spooky months. My second option is something about a neon nightmare cat. Murder mystery, I think. I'm not sure. It came up and I put it on hold because whatever. I'm open to be surprised. The only thing that I might not like about it is that it might be told from the perspective of a cat, and I absolutely loathe animal perspective. So this one's probably going to be a no, and I'm hoping that the Mr. Bialin one is going to be the choice. That is my magical readathon TBR for the month of September. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Karen. I'm the Book Liberaut. I love exploring all different types of books. We'll see you again soon.